Hello, I'm here to demonstrate about the experiment number 10, that is the intermediate code generation. Here, the intermediate code generation, what it will do. Now, when for see, I'll just read what is the description. The compiler process can be divided into a number of subtasks called phases and intermediate code generation in one of the phases of the compiler. Okay, this intermediate code generation is there'll be so many stages in the phases in the compiler, that is parser, then syntax analysis, and so on. So in that, one of the phase is intermediate code generation. In intermediate code generation, what it'll do is, once the expression is given, it will break it into a small expressions, intermediate code, that is small codes. Like, see, if a plus b minus c minus d is given, a plus b will be given to assign to t1, then minus c is assigned to t2, and like that it will be given to something, I mean to a variable. Okay, so that it will form a small small expression. So first, the algorithm for this is to get an expression as an input. Then to scan. Okay, first when it is given with a number of symbols like plus, into, subtraction, division, multiplication, and braces, the first priority will be given to the braces, as they are evaluated first according to the BODMAS rule. Then next comes the division and the multiplication. If division and multiplication are present in an expression, so you have to scan from the left to right. So which comes first, that will be evaluated. Even same with addition and subtraction. So now here I will show you. Here I will show you what is here. Okay, here now the precedence of the operators. I've told you the operator precedence is checked, and then you have to get an input from the user, and then according to the precedence rule, that is the BODMAS rule, the 3 address code. You have to generate the 3 address code, and the output will be displayed. Okay, so for this, what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to tell that I'm going to initialize character array, which is telling that division and multiplication are the first precedence, and then next comes the plus and the subtraction. I've done it in a simple way without using braces, because I'm going to give the same input which I've given in the um, uh, I mean the file, like the file which is uploaded. So here, now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to check the precedence. So I'm going to pass the string into the function. So t dot character at 0. Okay. First I'm going to assign the character at 0 to tok. That is so now here, int I equal to 0, I less than precedence length. In the length of the precedence, it will go, it keeps checking. If t of k is equal to precedence, then I of precedence of I comma 0, then because this is for any case, if there is any small error, it will show an error. So instead of doing that, I'm going to parse it into an integer. So integer dot parse int. So now, for example, a plus b will be given. So now first it will check the first one. It will check with the thing. Now it is not there. It will go to the hop to the next one, that is plus. Now it will check the precedence. It is precedence 2. Like that, it will keep on checking till whichever is 1. So it is return integer precedence of I plus 1. Now my main function, in the main function, what I have to initialize a token, ij and op count. So and a boolean check process to check whether it is true or false. So I'm creating an array for operators. So string expr of expression, that is an empty expression, and a temp. So here, with the help of a buffer reader and input stream reader, and the system.in, I'm going to take in the expression which I want to generate the intermediate code. So now I'm asking the user to enter the expression. So here I'm going to enter the expression in the read line. I'm at expr with the help of a read line. So now it's see this check process I've told you before, it's initialized to boolean, so it will give whether it's true or false. So now new boolean equal to expr dot length. So ex now this expression length will be checked, I mean typecasted into the boolean type. So for I equal to 0, I less than check process dot length I plus plus. If check process dot length of I is equal to false, if that is equal to false, then what I have to do, I'm going to go to an other for loop. Here it will check with an expression length, then token equal to expr dot character of I. At that character, particular character, whichever is present, it will check with the precedence. Now it will check the precedence and it will assign, for example, a plus b. So a plus b will be assigned to t1. So for that I have to check the first operator's precedence and the operator length, because I've stored that in an array called precedence array. Okay, now I'm going to check with the token equal to precedence of j comma 0. So then operators of op count comma 0, then token plus whatever the token is there, that one plus the space, then operators op count I will be displayed, that one, then op count plus plus. So that will be given. Now it will be I'm going to sort an array. I'm going to sort. So for I equal to op count minus 1, I less than 0, and j equal to 0, j less than I, j plus plus. So check precedence of operators of j comma 0 greater than check precedence of j plus 1 comma 0. Now I'm going to store into temporary variable, or I'm going to store is operators in a temporary variable, then operators j plus 1 I'm going to store in j of 0. So now again temp I'm storing j plus 1. It's the same thing again, j comma 1, j plus 1 comma 1 will be stored in j and 1, j comma 1, and temp will be stored in j plus 1 comma 1. So for that, if I have to print for I equal to 0, I less than op count, so I'm going to again pass it for the operators of I plus 1. Now I'm using two string variables, operator 1 and operator 2, in order to check if it is true or false with the help of a check process. That is, if it is true, I will, it's equal to true, then I minus, if j minus 1 equal to true and I minus 1 equal to operators of I, then I have to write operator equal to t plus I. That is t, the one will come t1, t2. So for that, it is that I. Then else I will just write t of x plus 1. That is the original count plus 1, then the null string. So here also I'm going to pass an integer with the operators x comma 1. So here with the help of this again, an else statement, if the a condition fails, the else statement will be executed. I'll show you the output. Here see, I'm given a plus b into c plus b star c into d. So b star c there are both, but I will be giving it into two different forms. So b star c, I'm going to give it in t1 and t2. Then next the bracket into d, that is bracket into d, that is t1 into d, and t4 will be a plus this open bracket, t5 will be this open bracket plus close bracket. So the entire one will be stored in the intermediate form. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.